Hello everyone, especially to Miss Hamiza, our dear lecturer for this subject. I am Churchill, the leader of this group, and I am accompanied by Najiha, Desmond, and Putra. For this project, we studied the comparison between multicultural and homogeneous classrooms, and without further ado, I will begin with the introduction. From an educational perspective, multiculturalism is both a philosophy and a set of practices that recognize, value, and integrate cultural diversity in schools and society. So it promotes equality, equity, and justice by embracing pluralism and addressing discrimination in education. Through this project, we explore how multiculturalism influences classroom dynamics by comparing one multicultural country and one homogeneous country, which is Malaysia and South Korea. Now, Malaysia, chosen for its diversity, offers an education system divided into 5 stages, which are preschool, primary, secondary, post-secondary, and tertiary. Now, primary and secondary education are compulsory, and the system includes national schools, Bahasa Malaysia, and vernacular schools with Mandarin or Tamil languages. And Malaysia has both public and private higher education institutions with significant government subsidies. Moving on to South Korea. South Korea represents a homogeneous society which follows a 6-3-3-4 system, which is 6 years of elementary, 3 each of middle and high school, and 4 years of university. While high school is not mandatory, 97% of the students in South Korea manage to complete it, and the system emphasizes academic excellence and is globally ranked high in reading, math, and science. The higher education in South Korea is largely private and modeled after the United States system, but it faces criticism for intense academic pressure. Moving on to the next part.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today I will briefly talk about language barrier in education, focusing on South Korea and Malaysia. In South Korea, foreign students often struggle because most lessons, activity, and communication are done in Korea. Even in English program, administrative and campus service are still mostly in Korean. This makes it hard and for international students to fully participate. Besides language, cultural differences are also affect learning. In South Korea, classroom focusing on authority, group harmony, and indirect communication, which can confuse foreign students and affect the academic performance and well-being. Meanwhile, in Malaysia, the language barrier are mainly affect students from non-Malay background, since Bahasa Melayu is the national language and medium in public school. Some students who speak Mandarin or Tamil at home may struggle with it. Vernacular schools are also use different language, like Mandarin in Chinese school and Tamil in Tamil school. For some reason, students are only learn Bahasa Melayu as a second language. This may affect their performance in national exam. English proficiency are also varies between rural and urban students. In my opinion, both countries are face the language-related challenge, but in different ways. In South Korea, it mainly affects foreigners. In Malaysia, it affects students from various language backgrounds. Providing language support and promoting inclusivity can help improve their education for all students.
South Korea and Malaysia handle multicultural education differently. South Korea, once ethnically uniform, now faces diversity due to international marriage and migrant workers. Its school focuses on assimilation, helping minority students and that through programs like Korean as a second language, but discrimination and a lack of teacher training remains issues. Malaysia, always multicultural, allows separate schools for different ethnic groups, such as Malay, Chinese, or Tamil, to preserve cultural diversities. While promoting unity and tolerance in subjects like history, the system limits interaction between groups. South Korea struggles with inclusion, while Malaysia balances diversity with segregation. Both aim for unity, but face challenges in truly embracing multiculturalism.
Hello everyone, my name is Najiha Binti Biduan. Today I'm going to talk about conclusion. Multiculturalism plays a vital role in promoting respect, understanding, and peaceful coexistence among people of different backgrounds. In education, it allows students to learn from various cultures, develop open-mindedness, and gain essential life skills like teamwork and global awareness. Comparing Malaysia and South Korea show different approach. Malaysia embraced a multicultural system through national and vernacular school, while South Korea, being more homogeneous, is just beginning to integrate multicultural practice. Both countries face language-related challenges that affect student performance and social integration. Therefore, it is important for education system to provide inclusive environment and language support, ensuring all students, regardless of background, have equal opportunity to succeed and feel valued.
In my personal opinion, integrating multicultural values into education creates a more inclusive and culturally aware learning environment. Malaysia's diverse system, for example, shows how embracing different backgrounds fosters mutual respect and prepares the students for global society, while homogeneous systems like South Korea's may struggle to develop these competencies, highlighting the benefits of a multicultural approach.
Working on this project, I realized the differences of perspective. In South Korea, they help newcomers to fit in and learn Korean, but often forget to value differences of cultures. In Malaysia, they let groups to keep their own languages, but this keep people apart. Both countries struggle to include everyone. I learned that language problems are not just words, but they show deeper issues about who belongs. Real multicultural education should separate differences while bringing people together.
So for my personal opinion, multicultural education is very important because it helps students become more open-minded and respectful to others. In Malaysia, schools teach students from many races and cultures to work and learn together, which builds harmony and understanding from a young age. This kind of environment helps students feel proud of their own culture while learning to appreciate others. On the other hand, South Korea education system is more focuses on a single culture. So, students may have fewer chance to experience cultural differences in school. As the world become more connected, I believe it is important for all education system to include multicultural values. This way, students everywhere can learn to live peacefully in a diverse world.